Welcome to Riverside Tai Chi. As a martial arts instructor, I'm asked on occasion if I've ever had to use my martial arts skill on the street. I always tell them, unfortunately, I have had to use it. No one in their right mind wants to be in a violent altercation, so to me, it was quite unpleasant. Even to this day, I'm not really sure what happened. All I know is two guys tried to ambush me in like a squeeze play, where one guy ran past me to walk in front of me, and the other guy tried to sneak up behind me. As I mentioned in another video, the two most strongest methods of self-defense are awareness and avoidance. I use the awareness technique by watching the shadows that were on the ground. I usually watch my own shadow, and I saw these guys coming up behind me, so I wasn't taken by surprise, which is part of why I actually was successful in this self-defense situation, because people want you to be surprised. They want to have the element of surprise, and that'll make you freeze, or it could make you freeze and things like that. So if you're aware of what's going on, you're one up on the opponent already. So the first guy ran past me, so I slowed down and put a gap between me and him. And then the second guy ran up behind me and put the gun to the back of my head. I used 4 techniques from the 3 styles of martial arts that I learned and that I teach now. The first technique, when he put the gun up to my head, he hit my shoulder and he sent me into a bagua move called Wild Goose Leaves a Flock. Using that, I cleared the gun away from my head, and the second technique I had to use to close the distance was drilling. So I ran up in a drilling fist to close the gap on him, and then he starts trying to turn the gun towards me, because now I'm on the side, I'm pressing up against the side of his arm with the drilling, and he tries to turn the gun towards me, and I went into conceal the flowers, another bagua technique, and I just kept snapping his elbow until, I snapped it about 5 or 6 times, so it was all messed up. So it broke, basically. The next technique I used was a throwing technique from Tai Chi, where I just grabbed him and flung him into the park bench, and he collapsed, in a broken up mess. But that was my mistake. I realized it instantly that I just threw him away, and he still has the gun. So I had to duck back, behind the tree to make sure I didn't get shot. And I did hear the shot go off. He must have switched hands or something and shot the gun. But I was, they couldn't see me. I was hiding behind the tree. So I peek out, and the guy, his partner, the first guy, comes back, and he looks at his friend on the floor and goes, "Oh shit." So as soon as I heard him say that, I ran. I got the heck out of there, and I ran for like 3 blocks with my heart pounding. Real life violence is nothing like the movies. It's not cool or pretty. It's brutal. I had to do what I had to do to survive that situation. I had no time for fear. I had to warrior up. Consider yourself lucky if you've never been in that situation, and I hope you never are. If you like this video and you want to see more and you want to get more information from me, click the link down below and sign up for our free email newsletter. Thank you for your time.
Mm-hmm.